you have one of these things? Really uncomfortable. Today's video is all about neck straps. We all start out with the same basic neck strap, right? One of these. It does the job. Problem is, it's just not comfortable at all. I can't wear one of these anymore. It hurts for me to even watch other saxophone players that use a neck strap like this. Besides not being comfortable, it puts a lot of pressure on your spine, right here on your neck. You got your spinal cord going here. It's not good. When you got the weight of the saxophone on there, it's kind of choking off your neck, right where the blood flows to your brain. That can't be good. I'm not a doctor or anything, but it's got to be a better way, right? About 15 years ago, I noticed this discomfort when using a normal saxophone neck strap and started looking for alternative neck straps that would relieve the discomfort. In recent years, there's been some new products out on the market that have begun to address this issue of comfort and well-being for saxophone players. After mouthpiece and reeds, I would say your neck strap is your most important accessory because it's directly related to your physical health and comfort when playing the saxophone. And, if it's not comfortable, you're not going to be able to play for as long, you're not going to play as well, you're not going to enjoy it as much. Now, I can't cover every neck strap that's out there. There are a lot on the market these days. So I'm just going to go over 3 favorites that I use all the time, and they all do a pretty good job in certain situations for relieving the pain and, holding up your saxophone. So today we're going to go over the Balam Backstrap, the Saxholder by JazzLab, and the Just Joe's strap. I'm going to compare them and evaluate each one based on the following criteria. Does it work with all sizes of saxophones? The hook. We're going to talk about the chords. We're going to talk about our shoulders and our back and our necks and how they feel after playing on one of these things for a couple hours. A lot of people sometimes play standing up. Sometimes people play sitting down. How it looks, and also how well it fits in my case. And of course, the price. Okay, the first criteria, does it work with all saxophones? Can I get one strap that's gonna work on all 4 saxophones, soprano, alto, tenor, and baritone? What I don't need to buy multiple straps. So let's see. This is the Saxholder, soprano. I've got it all the way up. Soprano, perfect. Alto, again, perfect. It works good on tenor, because I use it on tenor all the time. Now baritone, let's see. I gotta slide down. Oh, look at that. Perfect. So the JazzLab Saxholder works on all 4 saxophones. Ideally, you can get just this one and go from soprano to baritone and everything in between. Next up is Just Joe's. Soprano works great. Alto, I know it works well because I use this on alto all the time. Now, tenor. All right, gonna bring it down. Yep, works great. Now baritone, let's see. Down. Perfect. Okay, next up is the Balam Backstrap, soprano. Uh-oh, that's where it comes on the soprano. That's all the way up. There is a thing with this neck strap where you can unhook these bits here and put them on these other holes. Okay, now I've switched these hooks to be in the next set of holes. I can play soprano on this. I'm all the way up, I'm kind of out of room, but we're playable. I would like another little bit. For alto, in the second position, I'm all the way up still on the neck strap. And I would like some room to go up a little bit higher. Get the impression that this one is better for tenor. I'm gonna put these things back where they were. Only takes a second to do that. Okay, tenor, fits great. Finally, baritone. Works good. I'm in the same position pretty much as tenor. Works, I got room to move it up, room to move it down. So the JazzLab Saxholder and the Just Joe's strap, you get one. They work on all 4 saxophones, no problem. The Balam Backstrap, not so great for soprano and alto. It can work, it's just not as good. Okay, next criteria is the hook. JazzLab Saxholder. I really like this hook. I personally don't want the hook that closes. I don't like the hook that closes. I want it to go on and off as fast and easy as possible because I'm always changing. If you're a teacher and you're always taking your horn and putting it down and picking it up, it's nice to just be able to do it quickly. I've never had an issue dropping a saxophone or having that slip. But I know a lot of people are really concerned about having the clasp that closes. Next, the Just Joes. Now I know this comes in two different types of hooks. I chose the simple hook, but you can choose with your Just Joe's strap. So the Balam Backstrap has a spring-loaded, closable clasp. Easy to get on, easy to get off. So how do they look? I like the fact that all three of these straps are entirely black. If you're wearing a black shirt, you're not gonna really see it very much, but that's not always an option. Sometimes you gotta wear a white shirt. I think the Balam Strap looks the best out of the three. That's right, I'm modeling neck straps. This one's always looked a bit weird to me. I've always felt a bit silly wearing this thing. Now for the most important criteria, does my neck hurt? Does my back hurt? My shoulders after long periods of playing? The Balam Strap and the Saxholder strap work great for the heavier instruments. I can play tenor with both of those for unlimited amounts of time and never have any soreness. I'm not tired. They support the weight. I'm comfortable. I would say I prefer the feel of the Balam Strap when playing tenor. It feels more natural and I have a bit more of a range of motion using this one. So if that is the thing I'm thinking about, I would choose the Balam Strap. On baritone, the Saxholder is going to do a bit better of a job of relieving the weight, taking the weight off your shoulders and back. So if the weight is your number one concern, I would go with the Saxholder. But you have a little bit more limited range of motion with the Saxholder. The further you get away from the middle position, the less comfortable it is. The Just Joe's strap, I would only use on alto and soprano. It is very comfortable, but even after long playing sessions, I can kind of feel, there's something hanging on my neck. Another issue people are always concerned with, can I play with the saxophone off to the side? Now this is mainly an issue for tenor and baritone saxophone when you're sitting down. If you're playing alto, you could play with the alto between your legs so it's in the middle. So any of these options are going to be fine. Once you go off to the side, there's always going to be a little bit of a pull on the left side of your neck. With the Just Joe's strap, this is the least noticeable, but with the heavier horns, it's not quite as comfortable because it is pulling down on your neck. The Balam Strap would be my choice if I had to sit down when playing tenor or baritone saxophone. I do feel a little bit extra pressure on the left shoulder, which is normal, of course, but it's not so bad. With the Saxholder, when you're playing off to the side on tenor or baritone, you're gonna feel it kind of digging into your shoulder blade a little bit over here on the left. It's not as bad as a lot of people say it is. I could play with this sitting down, but out of the three, definitely the Balam Strap is the best choice if you gotta play tenor sitting down. The cord on this Saxholder strap is great. It's really strong. It has a nice tension when you move this slider up and down, and it stays put. It does have the tendency sometimes to get a little bit tangled, but it's not really a big deal and it doesn't affect how well it works, even when it is tangled. The Balam Strap, this premium model, has a lot of extra cords. I think more than are really necessary. It adjusts very easily though. It doesn't stay put as well as the Saxholder strap. You could feel it kind of slipping a little bit, but for the most part, that's not really an issue. I am afraid of the cords getting tangled up because there's so many cords hanging off this thing, and I'm kind of worried, you know, when I put it away, I fold it up like this, and then if I unfold it the wrong way, I gotta untangle the thing. So that's a little bit annoying. The Just Joe strap is a really classic, simple design. This right now, it's a little bit tangled, but it doesn't affect how well it works. The slider on this is great. It moves up and down really easy, and it definitely stays put very well. Another thing to consider, will it fit in your case? I've got an accessories pouch in my BAM high-tech case. The Balam Strap fits in there, no problem. The Saxholder, I need to put in the bell. If you've got very limited space in your case, you might run into a problem if your bell is already housing your neck. The Just Joe strap is really small and compact, so that's not an issue. Finally, the price. The best value is definitely the Saxholder. It sells for about $44 on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description if you want to pick one up. The Just Joe strap sells for $79, and you get the choice of length of the cord as well as what type of hook you want on it for no extra charge. I'll also put a link in the description to their website where you can see some more details and order one of these. The Balam Strap is the most expensive. There are a couple different versions. The one I've got here is the premium one, and the difference being it's got some padding underneath here. So I guess it's a little bit more comfortable. This one sells for $112. There is another classic version of this which sells for $92, but it doesn't have that padding underneath. I will put a link in the description below where you can find more information about the Balam Strap and where to purchase it. In case you're wondering, I bought all three of these straps with my own money. I'm making this video entirely independently of the three companies, and no one has paid me anything to say any of this to you about them. I use all three of these daily. Like I said, I use the Just Joe strap when I'm playing alto and soprano. I use the Balam Strap and the Saxholder strap for tenor. I rarely play baritone, but if I do, I put the Saxholder strap on for that. Be sure to comment below and share your thoughts on these neck straps or any other neck straps that you've been working with. If you got some value out of this video, go ahead and click the thumbs up button. If you're not already subscribed, get yourself subscribed and share this video with anyone else who may be interested. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon in another BetterSax video.